Hi everyone, Jenny here from the Diz at EPCOT. Now why am I here? Let's see, at 9:30 in the morning. I'm not rope dropping necessarily. I'm here as part of a media event for the grand opening of Space 220 restaurant. We have been awaiting this day, and it's finally here. And I just want to give a thank you to Disney and to Patina Group for inviting us out here at the Diz to be a part of the media event, to take a look at the restaurant for the very first time. Cannot wait, so excited. We're gonna get to take a tour of the space. We're gonna get to have a light lunch, and I thought maybe you guys would come along for the space ride with me. But before I get started on all the really good stuff, this video, like all videos here at the Diz, is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. Let the experts at Dreams Unlimited Travel help you craft the Disney vacation of your dreams. Head to dreamsunlimitedtravel.com and seek out their assistance today. You can click a button and get a free, no obligation quote. And it's just it's a good thing. So dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. If you enjoy what we do here on the Diz, that's the best way to support us. I'm ready. I hope you are. We're gonna go inside here really, really soon and get a sneak peek at what it's like to be transported 220 miles above the earth and have a little meal. Let's head on in.
Welcome aboard the stellarvator. In just a few moments, you'll be on your way up to Space 220 aboard the Centauri space station. Enjoy the ride.
SV1, you are clear for departure. And liftoff.
You're riding aboard the Mark V stellarvator, the latest in space elevator design and technology. Today, you'll have a spectacular view of Florida and the eastern seaboard. Enjoy the ride. I'll be back in a bit with arrival information.
SV1, we are on our final approach.
Roger that. If you look above, you'll see Centauri space station coming into view. Once we dock, gather your belongings and exit through the open air lock. A Space 220 agent will be waiting for you.
SV1, clear for arrival.
Gravity generator active.
Airlock activated. Docking complete.
All right, I am here. I'm at my table. A table with quite a view. This space is, it's like what I thought it was going to be, and it's unlike what I thought it was going to be. It is one large window, like a horseshoe expanse of these windows that let you see out into space, and there'll be lots of things that float by, or things from time to time that float by, so your view, the panorama, is always changing, which is kind of cool. If you've got kids with you while you eat here, there's something for them to be looking at all times. So I know we'll talk about the physical space a little bit more later, but just to let you know, it is pretty cool. Again, want to say this is all hosted by Disney and Patina Group. We are excited. I'm excited to be here and be a part of it. And I just wanted to show you the two things that have landed on the table so far. Number one, the Space 220 collector's cards. This is a set of cards that has been crafted and created specifically for Space 220 will be offered to kids. So kids who eat off of the kids menu will get these, which will allow them to have a little bit of something interactive to have going on while they're here at the table. Also, I have ordered, I don't drink, so I am not ordering one of the cocktails. I got a 0 proof cocktail, and of course I got the one that is the most space-like. This is called the Moon Rocks. It has coconut going on, cotton candy, lemonade, something called moon dust, and moon rocks. Friends, they gave me an entire packet of Pop Rocks. I love Pop Rocks. And it's attached with the cutest little clothespin. And so I'm gonna take that clothespin off. I've got my Pop Rocks here, and I'm gonna get ready to sprinkle those onto the drink. So here we go. Because what's a drink in space if it doesn't have an entire packet of Pop Rocks on it? We're gonna explore this together, you and I. Here we go. Oh, just the snap, crackle, and pop. Just love it. Okay, that is, it's really sweet without being like cloying. It doesn't get on my nerves sweet. The Pop Rocks are just for fun. A little bit of texture in there, but really it's just a whole lot of fun. Okay, it's not, like I said, it's sweet without being too overly sweet. It's actually really good. You get the coconut in there, but it's not too coconut forward. It's fun. It's fun. One thing that's important to remember here at the Diz, whenever we're here on property, Disney property, for a hosted event, we don't necessarily give a review like we would normally do. The team will be here. A dining show will happen in this space at this restaurant at some point in time. I have no fear and no qualms and no worries about that. I'm just here to kind of present the experience, and just to have a little lunch in a new space with you. So anyhow, the drink, the Moon Rocks drink, $12. So this drink would normally run you $12. Again, sweet without being super sweet, and my Pop Rocks are still talking to me, so that's fun. So the lunch experience will typically consist of 2 courses, and will run guests $55 for adults. And you will be able to pick an appetizer from the lift-off menu, and then you'll be able to pick an entree from the Star Course section of the menu. For my lift-off, I picked the Big Bang Burrata. It has a little bit of everything on it. I am a burrata fan. If you are looking for burrata on Walt Disney World property, Topolino's Terrace at Disney's Riviera Resort has your number. Their burrata is so good, so creamy, somewhat firm because you want that in a burrata, just so good. Along with the burrata here, the Big Bang Burrata has arugula, artichoke hearts. We've got oils going on, and let me double check here. Yes, a sunflower seed romesco is going on as well. So I am going to take a quick taste and give you my thoughts Again, not a full review, but just an initial thought or two. I'm gonna get a little bit of everything. Our arugula, the romesco, artichoke heart. Gotta get an artichoke heart. There we go. A little bit of everything. Oh, there's the heat. I was waiting for the heat to kick in because I knew eventually there had to be a little bit of heat in this somewhere. And the romesco. And it kicks in. It's subtle, red peppery, a little bit of heat without being overly so. The burrata, that's nice and creamy. Okay, so the burrata is nice and creamy. This is more of a, so what you get over at Topolino's, if you've had it before, it's more of a burrata that you have with bread. It's a bread and cheese kind of presentation. This is more of a salad. It's a mozzarella burrata. And I don't fault this. If you order this, remember this is part of the lift-off menu, so this can be one of the things that you choose if you come for lunch or dinner. The Big Bang burrata. I'm gonna finish this up. All right, so my entree, my star course, has landed on the table with great aplomb and show. I'm having the Blue House salmon today, and when I asked what would be most popular as far as the test dinners that have happened so far here in the restaurant, or what was the most, I don't know, show, performance, whatever, what is the signature entree? Joseph, my amazing server, suggested the Blue House salmon, that it comes with a cloche on top that's filled with smoke, and it's a big to-do, so it arrives with the cloche on it, they pull it away, and there's smoke. And I gotta let you know, this has been on my table for probably 4 minutes at this point, because I had to take, you gotta take, camera eats first, right? You gotta take a few pictures and video. And it's still this wonderful smoky scent here at my table as I hover over my Blue House salmon. The Blue House salmon is a cut of salmon that also has let me get it right here. King oyster mushrooms. I didn't want to say it incorrectly. King oyster mushrooms, bok choy. We've got some sliced carrots. There's also ginger going on as well, and a beurre blanc. I'll show you the beurre blanc. All right, there it is. So I'm gonna dig in and take my very first bite of, I'm gonna have just salmon first, because let's see what the salmon tastes like. Okay, the salmon itself is smoky. Not to review it, but just to let you know, it's still got that really nice smoky scent, but it's also straight on through that piece of meat. So if a smoky piece of meat is not gonna, smoky piece of fish is not gonna be your favorite, then definitely just know that going into it. But that nice smoky taste is all the way through. Carrots are nice and firm. We've got the King oyster mushroom going on as well, which is a little bit firmer at the base. It's even got the smoky taste going on in the middle. Let me try this beurre blanc. Okay, that's a nice beurre blanc. Buttery, what you would want it to be. Nice, creamy, buttery, a very rich sauce there. So that's how I can describe that best. I also got one of the sides here. They're called satellite sides, and I chose the roasted fingerling potatoes. And this would normally set you back $9. Comes with the potato. Comes with a spoon. I'm losing it already. Comes with a spoon. It's a shareable side. Do you need this with your entree? I did not need this necessarily today. What comes with your entree might typically be enough, but that being said, you are here, I am here. We're in space. We're trying the potatoes. All right, let's give them a little whirl as well. Okay, so the potatoes are really salty. Really salty. Not that I keep saying I'm not giving a review, and yet here I am. But it's a nice shareable side. There's plenty in there for people to be able to take from. It comes in a nice cast iron little dish. Be warned, very salty. All right, nicely prepared. Cooking wise, heat applied to the potatoes wise, but very salty. I'm going to continue eating. I'll check back in with you in just a bit.
You're confirmed go for departure. Stand by for descent to EPCOT.
Roger, EPCOT. Standing by.
Welcome back. Watch your step as you enter the stellarvator. We will be on our way shortly.
SV1, you are cleared for departure. Initiating descent in 3, 2, 1.
Your journey back to EPCOT will be a smooth and quick one today, so enjoy the ride. EPCOT is now coming into view. When we dock, gather your belongings, exit through the open airlock, and watch your younger travelers.
SV1 cleared for arrival. Air pressure normalized. Docking complete.
We hope you enjoy your visit to Space 220 and look forward to seeing you again soon.
All right, I am here. I'm done with my meal in Space 220, and there's just a lot to talk about, right? This was our first look at the restaurant, just to be in the physical space after waiting so long. And I got to tell you, that was just really, really exciting to get to step into that, into the restaurant, to see how the show is going to go down, just to experience all of it. If you're someone who likes a show with their meal, just more of an experience altogether, this might be the thing for you. And while we were hosted this morning, I am going to go ahead and review it. It's all good. Just, I have said over and over again that we were hosted, so just keep that in mind. Also remember, this is just one snapshot. It's one snapshot on opening day of one experience. And I can't wait to see, as you all get to be into the space, what you think of your experience at Space 220. So to just to quickly review what I had at the table there, I had, off of the liftoff appetizers menu, I had the Big Bang burrata, which had burrata, arugula, a nice romesco, grilled artichoke hearts, a little bit of everything going on that dish. When you come for lunch, which is what I had, you can choose one liftoff appetizer and then one star course entree. And so my entree today was the Blue House salmon. So the burrata, I enjoyed it. I liked the use of arugula with it. It was different than the other burrata that I've had on property before. The burrata itself was really nice. It was fresh. Burrata is a bit more firm than, say, a fresh mozzarella. I'm a cheese girl. Give me cheese and I will be happy. So I was pretty happy. I liked the romesco, and it just gave it a little bit of depth, a little bit of heat as well if you enjoy a little bit of heat, but not too much heat if you don't enjoy heat. Then moving on to the Blue House salmon. Again, if you like theater with your food, that's it. That cloche comes off, that smoke wafts around, and it's just a neat thing. We've seen it done before. I know this isn't anything like mind-blowing, but it is something that's pretty cool. That smoky flavor and scent lingers. The smoky flavor is absolutely woven through everything that's on that plate, except for the beurre blanc. That beurre blanc is really nice, rich, creamy, buttery, what you want in a beurre blanc. But from the glazed carrots to the bok choy to the salmon, everything, it has that really smoky flavor to it. It is very smoky forward. Smoke forward. Huh. I enjoyed the salmon. I'm someone who likes to get salmon when I'm out and about on Disney property, and I liked it. It was not. It was perfectly cooked. It really was. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Was it something that I would be chomping at the bit to have again the next time I'm here? No, not necessarily. But I was glad that I had it today. Going back to that drink that I enjoyed. First, before the drink, let's talk about the roasted fingerling potatoes. That is on the satellite sides menu. It is $9 for those potatoes. It is a shareable side, and that, out of the 3 things that I ate today, would be the thing that I would tell you to skip. It is, unfortunately, super salty. If you are at all sensitive to salt, sodium level in your food, this one is just going to be off the charts for you. So you're going to want to steer clear of this completely. That being said, I mean, if they had backed off on the salt just a bit, it would have been really enjoyable, because each of those fingerling potatoes just had a lovely crisp to the outside. You could tell that care was taken when preparing the potatoes. However, just the saltiness, like I can still taste the salt, and it's been a little bit. So I would steer clear of that drink, the Moon Rocks drink, the zero proof cocktail, which is also on the kids menu as a zero proof sipper. Coconut. We've got blue cotton candy syrup. We've got lemonade, an entire package of Pop Rocks. Now, I overheard another server telling another table, hey, the way that she suggests you drink this, you put a little Pop Rocks in your mouth, you take a sip of the drink. No. I get it. That may be the way that some people choose to drink this drink. I chose to dump the entire package of Pop Rocks into my drink, which I really enjoyed. Like I said at the table, it could have been super sweet. It really, really wasn't. It was really nice, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I think I would get that again for sure. It was just a lot of fun. Kids, while we're talking about the kids, they do have their own menu. It is $29 for lunch, $29 for kiddos ages 9 and under. They will also receive one of the packages, just like I mentioned at the table, the Space 220 collectibles. When you open it up, you're going to see lots of different things, just space exploration trivia, facts and figures, Space 220 facts and figures. Here's the space elevator. So here at Space 220, there are 2 space elevators. They call them their stellarvators. Kind what takes you up to Space 220 and then what brings you back down to Earth. The experience of riding in the stellarvator is so cool. Yes, we have seen technology like this used before in the Magic Kingdom. We've seen it here. You know, it's like you're getting on a hydrolator here at the Seas Pavilion, but still, it's fun. The whole cabin kind of shakes. You're just standing around a circle as it's taking you up, and it moves, and you hear a voice talking to you because they're communicating between Earth and the restaurant, and it's just super cool. As soon as you get out of your stellarvator, you enter a little bit of a round room, and then down the hall you'll see this great big wheel of cabbages and lettuces being harvested in space. We've seen that before here at EPCOT, so it's a bit of a throwback, just kind of a hat tip to that, so that's a lot of fun. You continue walking down the hallway and you'll check in with a serving team member who will then usher you into the restaurant itself. And as soon as you walk into the space, I mean, even if space isn't your thing, this is impressive. An entire wall of windows, I'm using air quotes a lot here, an entire wall of windows is in front of you. Things are constantly changing, happening outside. You'll see some of the, you'll see some tourists outside taking selfies with you in the background, which is cute. You'll also see the X2 space shuttle come by, which is the vehicle from Mission Space. How cool is that? Just lots of little things are always happening outside, so that if you have kids at the table, they're going to definitely be entertained. When you're done, you are ushered back out to the stellarvator lobby, and then a team member, a cast member, will get you back on the stellarvator to go back down to Earth. And it's just as cool. It doesn't take quite as long returning as it does when you're ascending to Space 220, but still equally cool. Those are my thoughts. I tell you what, to be able to step into this space finally was just the neatest thing. The team was wonderful. Joseph, my server today, was phenomenal, very attentive, very kind. The whole, because it was a media event, you know, there's a time that they're trying to stick to, so the pacing of the meal was different than what a normal meal would be. But that being said, it was just enjoyable to be in there. Yes, salmon good, burrata good. Skip those potatoes and you'll be good to go. If you stop by, let me know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments section below. I would love to know what you think of it. The meal is $55 for adults at lunch, $79 at dinner. You get a dessert at dinner. So I look forward to in the future coming back and doing just a more of a comprehensive review, or just a meal with my family. Wouldn't that be great? So anyhow, if you stop by, like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you have questions about Space 220, leave them in the comments section. I'd love to try to jump in there and help answer as many questions as I can. If you have enjoyed this video, in part or the whole, please consider giving us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, why not? If you could, go ahead and subscribe. That'll help us out big time. And it's just so good to be here at Space 220. It's nice to be able to have this experience finally, and I'm so glad to get to share it with you at home. I'm gonna say something that's a little on the nose, but I gotta say it. I hope that your week is out of this world. Have a really good one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take good care, everybody. From Space 220. Bye.